Hey, good morning from Paris, Texas. This is week number 3 on a Tuesday. We worked on this little hole I'm digging here yesterday, and we're going to finish it up. I'm almost to the end of it here. But yesterday, on my way back to the hotel room, about 5:20 in the afternoon, a little buck deer decided to jump out in front of me, so I've got my second deer kill with my trucks. This time I was in my Ford. So, it's at the body shop, and they're supposed to call me today and let me know what the damage is. It got it pretty good. It mashed the radiator into the grill. Well, the grill into the radiator into the fan, I believe. Busted the radiator, busted the right-hand headlight, busted the valve cover on the right-hand side of the engine. They got plastic valve covers on them, so it wrapped up some wires around the fan blade. Did a lot of damage. But anyway, I'm good. The deer didn't make it. But it was right in the middle of the Paris loop, up here on the, kind of on the west, let's say north. I get my directions confused down here. The northwest side of town, there's where. But anyway, yeah, the important thing is I'm able to go back to work today. I didn't lose any time on the, crashing my truck was on my time, so it'd just be a matter of getting it fixed in Paris, Texas, and trying to get it home. But I've got a scheduled break next week. We're taking a little vacation, so that might kind of throw a hamper on, I don't know how I'll get my truck back, but anyway, I can rent a car. I'll probably leave the truck down here for the week if I have to, and come back after the break, and maybe everything will be back to normal at that point. But just the luck of the draw. I just got lucky yesterday and got me a deer. And I mean, well, there was not much left of him. It was a pretty gruesome sight. But anyway, the insurance company was real quick getting me out of there. I was at the hotel by 6:30, I think, or 7. So I'll tell you what, people in Paris, Texas are some of the friendliest people I've ever met. I had 3 or 4 people stop and ask if I was okay. The one lady that was running down the road right next to me, she stopped and checked on the deer, which there was nothing left of the deer. But she did report after she checked on me that the deer had passed away. So anyway, I couldn't ask for a nicer place to be working as far as the people. I would like to be home, but given the options, hospitality down here in Texas is great. Didn't expect it. But I had 2 wreckers. Well, I had a wrecker stop by. He had saw the deer laying on the road, so he stopped in. But my insurance company had already called another one, so I had a wrecker truck stop in, check on me, and he asked if he could help. Then my insurance company got my other wrecker out. He was there quick. Got me loaded up. These guys, I was able to load all my toolboxes up, and they brought them back to the job site for me. The only thing I don't have is my diesel tank, but they said they'd take care of me on diesel. So, all in all, there's not a whole lot to gripe about, other than it kind of sucks having a crashed vehicle, and probably be driving a rental car around. But that ain't always that bad. Save some miles on my pickup, maybe, I guess. I don't know. But rental cars, $20, $25 a day or something like that. I got a discounted rate from the insurance, so setback, I hope. I hope they don't total the truck. It's a nice truck. It's only got 50,000 miles on it. You know, it's one of them deals. But the good news is I don't have a payment book on the truck. I don't have, I mean, it's paid off. It's, you know, no debt. So, whatever works out will work out, pretty sure. But the longer I live, the more I understand there's a lot less I'm in control of than what I think. And the more you understand that, the less stress you're going to have in your life. But now, don't get me wrong, I was pretty mad. I was pretty upset yesterday. Don't like what happened, but I can't change it. Could have did something different, but the deer might have waited for me. I don't know. He was in the trees in the center median of the highway, so maybe it was his day to die, and maybe it was my day to live. I don't know. But anyway, it's all good. I'm still making money. I'm still on this side of the dirt. And, yeah, you know, my life's really a pretty good life. So, overall, I'm pretty thankful. I'm thankful to have work. I'm thankful to be, like I say, here and able to do it. So. Minor setback, we'll get through it. We're gonna dig some nice clean ditch today, just like we always do, and gotta say, I got a good crew I'm working with. They treat me well. This is the best grade man I've ever met right here. He knows what I need, when I need it. I don't have to wait on him. He just absolutely, does a good job. We're rolling this mud out of the ditch. This, one thing about what we're digging here, the top part is slick fill, and it is nice slick fill. It doesn't have any rocks in it. It's rolled in, packed very good. It's got good moisture. But the stuff in the bottom is mud. This is moisture conditioned soil, so it's basically as wet as they can get it. And I don't know if you've ever tried to grate mud, but it takes a little longer. I basically have to just roll the bucket and smash everything flat after I get it down to grade. So that saves these guys from having to try to shovel it out. Pretty sticky stuff. It doesn't shovel well either. But anyway, turning out nice. But if you look at the two different colors, I don't know if the camera really shows it. Maybe it does, but look at the two different colors. It reminds me of cake. I thought German chocolate at first, but I don't know. It might be a different flavor over here. We got big piers, little piers work around here, so over to my left, we're going to be opening up a huge hole. Over to my right is some more of the exterior footing like we've dug, and I've got some pictures of it, but anyway, there's always something going on. don't help to cry about it. It doesn't do you much good. I did a little bit of whining and complaining yesterday, and I was reminded nicely by a few people that it could be worse, and it could be. Could have happened on my way home, and it could have taken me plumb out. So you just don't know. Just gotta enjoy what you got while you got it. I know that. Try to. Usually cut this top down and get it nice and straight, and then just for the sake of not moving around much, I'll kind of cut it out sawtooth, and then come back in and kind of clean it up just to make it look a little neater. But positioning on a backhoe is everything, and probably goes with any machine pretty much. Get it in the right position, it works a lot better. I hear people talk about twisty buckets, tilt whirls, or whatever they are. I mean, they might be great for some people, but I think for just overall digging heavy dirt or hard dirt, I'd rather just have a straight bucket. I think I may be wrong about them, but I think the twisty tilt things, being on the end of the stick, are going to probably wear out pretty quick. Would be my guess. I don't know. But just looking at the design of them and just my experience with how the dirt is always getting thrown into the bucket is in the worst possible place. The bucket roll, or the pivot pins on the bucket, it's always down in the dirt. So those pivot pins always wear out first on my machine. I don't know if I'm the only one like that, but I would guess probably everybody's is about the same. And if you put some more pivot points out there at the end of the bucket, I think they're going to be full of dirt all the time. But that's just my opinion. I mean, there's guys out there probably make them work good. They'd probably be useful for saving time, saving shovel work. Maybe someday I'll try one out. But for now, we're going to dig with a conventional backhoe, extend the hole. That's the way I've done it. That's what my customers expect me to bring to the job. And you might ask why I'm not using a bigger machine, but if I was using a bigger machine, I'd probably have to go home every other day because I'm ahead of these guys. You can see in the distance, maybe, two dozers down there pushing mud. They are actually building up part of the building. This building is going to go over to those trees in the background over there. I can see that. But that's a little ways over there, so they've got a lot of pad to build. There is another pad they're building over to my right. But after they build the pad, they have to come in and drill piers like they're doing over to my left. So we're making good time. We're kind of pushing on the dirt guys to get more done faster. I mean, that's just working out good, I think. I mean, we're not behind by any means. So next week, when I take a week off, that'll give these guys time to get ready for me to come back, give the pier drillers time to get piers drilled, and I'll be back at it for a while. So this is a big project, biggest one I've ever been involved in. So they told me 8 weeks on my part, and I'm thinking they're probably at least 8 weeks, maybe more. So it'll be a nice paycheck for sure. So, B95's running pretty well, no major problems yet. Hopefully there won't be any, but like I say, it's easy digging, it's just heavy dirt. There's nothing really, nothing about it's really damaging equipment. We do have some pad over here that's made out of rock or gravel. They hold the gravel in, they roll it in, so I don't know, it may be a little bit abrasive, but this top dirt, or this slack fill on top, boy, you can almost put a knife edge on it. It's pretty neat stuff. I really like digging it.